All right, Dylan, before we get started with this episode of the podcast, before we even get into the t-shirt check, I wanted to give a bit of a shout out to one of Burning Hammer's current favorite wrestlers on the indies, especially local to us, and that is going to be Nick Petit, who was a security guard in the Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace segment. So just want to say shout out to Nick Petit. That's awesome, and that is a name that you guys should familiarize yourself with, because Nick Petit is the man, and he is someone who is going to be quickly rising up through the ranks on the independent scene, and I can promise you he will be on a television very, very, very soon. That guy has the it factor, and he's got everything that you want in a professional wrestler. So special shout out to Nick Petit. It was awesome seeing him on NXT.
Hell yeah, man. Nick Petit, as we've said plenty of times, is one of the Burning Hammer's favorite wrestlers by a good margin on the local indie scene around us. And he impressed us, kind of blew us out of the water since the first time we saw him. We were like, this guy is great. And he's only been doing even greater things since then. So shout out to Nick Petit. Hopefully you guys continue to see him rise up the ranks. And we definitely got to get him on the podcast. Hopefully we can do that soon. We should reach out to him soon. Because right now I think we could probably get him on still, but pretty soon might be hard.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Maybe a little harder.
So
Dylan, why don't you kick us off with what t-shirt you're rocking?
Yeah, today I'm rocking the Adam Cole Baby All Elite Wrestling shirt. This is one of his first AEW shirts. Bought this shortly after he debuted in AEW, baby. And yeah, love Adam Cole. He was one of my favorite wrestlers in NXT. And obviously I followed him over to AEW. And yeah, right now Adam Cole is out indefinitely, and we don't know. It's unclear on if and when he will return to the ring. So shout out to Adam Cole, man. One of the best to ever lace up a pair of boots, man. Like when, God, that promo. What do they do to make Adam Cole feel special? They ring the freaking bell.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So like,
why do you have to do our boy Kross like that?
Yeah, dude. That's one of my favorite promos. Like, what do they do to make Adam Cole feel special? They ring the freaking bell. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He was like, in here, you can't lace my boots. Like, oh my God, dude, one of the best. So yeah, dude, really hope we see Adam Cole back in a ring, and hopefully sooner rather than later. But I hope he is doing well nonetheless and recovering well. So shout out to Adam Cole. And Mark, you got an exciting shirt on. Love to see what you got.
Boy, do I. We got on Burning Hammer's very own, our newest t-shirt. Came out, I believe, 2 weeks ago, and that is the, let's see if I can back her up a little bit. Boom. Parts Unknown, Abyss, Doink the Clown, Ultimate Warrior, right there. This is one of our favorite designs. This specific t-shirt is the streetwear t-shirt, so it's a bit of a thicker t-shirt, thicker neck, tighter neckline or collar, I guess, on there. And this is the leaf color. So if you like this shirt, definitely head over to tpublic.com. Links will be in the description, of course, for this and all of our other great merch on there. I think we have, like 7 or 8 designs out now. And so yeah, something we love doing, putting out new t-shirt designs.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
a ton of ideas.
When we start going to more shows at the 2300, thinking about bringing our shirts to the 2300 and just trying to give them to wrestlers. Just be like, hey, man, this is for you. Just so we can get a guy like, I don't know, Matt Cardona rocking our Parts Unknown t-shirt or something like that. Just gift it to them, because to some guys who would appreciate it. I was just thinking, I was like, bro, I could feel us like, if we gave our shirt to Kevin Owens, he would definitely wear it.
Oh, totally.
Like, he would think this shirt is sick. Kevin Owens is a big Doink the Clown fan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I think he would appreciate this.
Oh, very nice. Kevin Owens, my favorite wrestler of all time. So let's move on to the business, Dylan, because we've got a couple of things we're going to talk about. And the first of those being is that Naomi is pregnant. So before we even talk about the fallout of what's going to happen with that, just want to say congrats to Big Jim and Naomi for continuing the bloodline. So
Yeah, as she said. Yeah, that was very cool. I was in person for that announcement. It was very fun. Raw was in Philadelphia this past week. Me and a good buddy of mine went and were in the crowd for that, and it was a great time. Great show, in my opinion. I don't know how it was for the viewers at home, but in the arena, I felt like it was pretty electric. It went by quick. It didn't feel like a super long show because we were pretty entertained the whole time, honestly. So, but yeah, it was a really great show, and that was definitely one of the highlights for sure. Was getting to hear, and dude, the way whatever Adam Cole or not Adam Cole, we were just talking about Adam Cole. Adam Pierce says, "Congrats, Naomi," whatever, and then she says, "I already handed you this title once. I ain't handing you shit." Like, oh my god, the crowd popped so hard for that, dude. It was great.
Yeah, the Philly crowd loves a good curse.
Yeah.
No one pops quite as hard as the Philly crowd for curse getting dropped on television. So Naomi was scheduled to take on Steph Vakir and defend her title at Clash in Paris, which is, by the time this comes out, this week. So
I think it's
what
Vakir, by the way.
What did I say?
Vakir.
Okay, Vakir. Apologies. Well, at least I didn't say Vakwe.
Yeah, Stephanie Vakwe or whatever fucking Nikki Bella said. I just didn't know. I'm saying that to protect you because I don't want the people online to
protect
roast
ourselves. Nobody else will. So what do you think? I have a pretty good idea of what I think is going to happen with this at Clash in Paris, but what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I gotta think that they're either going to have some sort of tournament or gauntlet or a battle royal to find someone to face Steph for the world title.
Okay. Interesting.
That's my guess. Whether it be like a straight up just like 1 week tourney, next week on Raw, there's like 2 fatal 4-ways, and then like the main event is like to see who faces Steph at Clash. Or I could see them doing like 3 singles matches throughout the night, or like 3 triple threats, and like those 3 people either wrestle in the main event to get to Clash, or they just like get the Clash and it's like a fatal 4-way for the vacant title or something like that.
Okay.
What do you think? I think I lean toward. I really don't know if I lean toward a gauntlet match.
Classic.
And the winner faces Stephanie.
Okay.
I would prefer a tournament, a one-night tournament with either 2 triple threats, and then we get a fatal with either 3 triple threats, and then we get a fatal 4-way, or the mini tourney to get a one-on-one versus Steph.
So I feel pretty good about a triple threat match at Clash with Rhea and Io.
You think they're just going to keep riding that? Just keep riding. Yeah. Just keep throwing Rhea and Io in triple threats. How do they get there?
So I want to believe that they do it properly. Gauntlet, tournament. But a part of me just feels like they're just going to say fuck it and just give it to them.
Well, I hope not. I don't hope they're not in the match, but I mean it would be a sick match. Unless if they just want to keep running triple threats with Rhea, Io, and somebody else, that's fine with me.
I just think on a short notice like this, it's tough because they are obviously the two that have been in kind of the title picture on Raw for the women consistently, at least for the past couple of months now, and obviously Rhea still has yet to pin Io, so I feel like they kind of want to save that for a bigger moment, and so I have a hard time believing Rhea's not going to be on Clash. But it's like,
I agree. Rhea's going to be in that match.
yeah,
I
just think
Rhea Ripley is going to be in that match. It is whether it's a 1-on-1 versus Stephanie Vaquer or if there's other people involved in that match. But Rhea is going to be in that match.
Oh, 100. I 100%.
But also, I'll say this: like, do you think there's? Did you watch Raw?
No, I caught it like literally as soon as the pin happened. I caught it.
As soon as what pin happened?
No. The main event, I mean.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say they're definitely like setting up to at least a mini feud with like Io and Rhea versus the Kabuki Warriors. Like they're definitely.
I did see that.
Like so, that's like my one hesitation is like maybe they just roll with that because they just want to keep like it's so hard to keep someone like Rhea out of the title picture.
Yeah.
So like having a feud like this is kind of an easier way to do it because she's more personally involved because it's like her friend, and I don't know. That's just my thing. I still think Rhea is in this match. I think they were probably going toward Kabuki Warriors versus Rhea and Io at Clash, to be honest.
Really?
I think they were going to do that, but now they're not scrambling, but I think they're going to switch it up now because of the Naomi injury. And I can't imagine Rhea not being in this match versus Steph.
Yeah.
I think I mean, the big thing is is Steph winning this title?
Oof. Man. Probably.
Think?
Like, I
think
don't
they put
think
it back on Rhea.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against that because like I don't think,
and I don't hate it. I don't think it's a horrible time to put it back on Rhea.
I fully agree, and I will say I don't think that Steph was going to beat Naomi.
She wasn't. She definitely wasn't gonna.
Yes. So, I mean, dude, it's hard to keep a title off of Rhea.
Say this too about Naomi, man. That when she comes back, dude, the pop is going to be. She's going to be one of the most over people on the planet when she comes back. Like that is going to be where I'm excited to see what level she reaches when she gets back. Because like that level of over, like she could reach the Rhea level of over.
Oh, sure.
Like
think SummerSlam next year?
That's like that would be the big thing, right? Is either someone like Rhea or Io or Bianca. You got Rhea, Io, Bianca, and Jade. One of them will be holding that title at SummerSlam, and they will either be defending it against Naomi or Naomi's going to return at SummerSlam.
I think, yeah.
They probably do the return because they love saving a big return. I mean, like we saw, they didn't even need to do the Brock return at SummerSlam. Easily could have waited. Actually made less sense to do it at SummerSlam and then immediately go into a match with Logan Paul. But
yeah, they did it.
They want that moment at SummerSlam. So that's why they do it at SummerSlam. That's like... But yeah, man, it's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, if I had to put my money somewhere, I'd put it on going back to Rhea at this point. I just don't. She's so over, man. Like that pop. Yeah. I was in the building on Monday. Let me tell you, the pop for Rhea was louder than it was for Roman. Rhea is
saying
like
a lot.
Not even. Bro, it wasn't even that much of a question. People were excited for Roman. Like, everyone was ready and, like, went crazy. But when that Rhea music hit, dude, the place fucking lost their minds, dude. People were just like, it was, like, such a natural, like, it was, like, everyone. It was crazy. Me and my buddy Joe looked at each other. We were like, that was that pop was crazy. Like,
yeah. And it's every time she comes out too.
It was nuts. It was awesome to be a
It's-
part of. It was
Yeah.
so sick. She's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, and that's the other thing. She's just like, she's so over. She's so good. She lost the title in like a surprising way. It's not like she had this like. I think they want to stack up her reigns. Like, I don't even. I wouldn't even be surprised if they just made her transitional champ right now. Like if they are going to choose a transitional champ, I think it's probably Rhea, just to stack up her reigns. But
because what's she at? 3 or 4?
I want to say 3.
Okay,
but it could be 4 because she won the Raw Women's Championship once, and then she won the women's one that ended up being the world title. So that was her second, and then she had to vacate that, and then she got it back off of Liv, right, and then lost it to Io and hasn't had it since. So yeah, I think she has 3.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Yep, and she's not even 30 years old yet, which is crazy. Like, we have so much time of Rhea Ripley, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. I wonder if by the time this comes out, if they will have decided how they're going to determine the who's going to face Steph at Clash in Paris.
Well, when is this coming out?
This will be out Monday, week of Clash in Paris. So I don't assume they're going to announce anything. This will be out before Raw. So
I would say they're going to
they got to address it.
They're going to at least. I would say they're probably going to address it before Raw. Like they're
on SmackDown.
No, not on
or
SmackDown.
On social media.
Social media. I think they'll just like announce like a match or a tournament or something. Like they're. I think they'll be like tonight on Raw. There's going to be a gauntlet match or a battle royal or a tournament or whatever.
Adam Pearce on his
cell phone.
That they love.
What's going on, everybody?
Hope you're having a beautiful day.
It's official.
I love those.
Yeah,
those are cool.
I love Adam. I like Adam Pearce. I think
I just watched Nick Aldis for SmackDown tonight for his.
Nick Aldis is my favorite GM ever.
Wow.
I swear to God. I love him so much, dude. I think it's also because I'm a Nick Aldis fan and like a Magnus fan. So like I don't think it. I'm sure that's part of it. You. He's so good.
Hard to disagree with
I just love somebody who's like actually kind of intimidating. And just like he's just he can it's like you need someone who can hold his own against all these maniac pro wrestlers.
Yeah.
And who better than a pro wrestler himself and Nick Aldis? Like I don't know.
James Bond 2.0.
Yeah. And even I think Pierce too. Like I don't think they I think they should lean on Pierce's experience as a wrestler a little more. They like never talk about it.
Yeah. I agree.
Like I don't know, just in a certain situation where like someone is giving him shit and he's like I spent the better part of 25 years inside of that ring, so don't tell me like I don't know what goes on inside of that ring. Like sort of like thing. Like remind people that not only Nick Aldis, I think he can too, but Adam Pearce. Sure. They had good careers in the ring.
Sure did. So you guys let us know in the comments. What do you think this match is going to be at Clash in Paris, and who's leaving Clash in Paris with the Women's World Championship? So, Dylan, we've got breaking news for us live in the flesh. This will be a couple days old by the time this has happened, but we got our WrestlePalooza announcement. Yes. September 20th, WrestlePalooza, the first PLE on ESPN, and for the rest of the year, they're going to all be on ESPN. They're starting early. Originally, it was supposed to start next year in 2026, but they said, you know what? We're just going to give it to them early with WrestlePalooza, September 20th in Indianapolis. The start time is 7:00 for that. So, what? I'm still so confused about how I am going to be viewing these PLEs. I understand they just launched this app.
I think we all are. Yeah.
They launched the app, right? Everything's on that app, but people are telling me if I got YouTube TV, which I do, then it'll be fine.
Agreed.
Is this going to be live on like cable television?
That's what
on ESPN. Or is it going to be strictly on this app? What's happening here?
Yeah, and
somebody please help. Because WWE has not said anything about it.
Yeah, and if that is the case, how do I get onto this? If it is strictly on the app, but they're saying I can access the app without having to pay extra because I have ESPN through YouTube TV, how do I access said app?
So
would I then log into my YouTube TV account? Or
yeah, because that's what happened. Because I had ESPN Plus for a little bit, and you can you have to log into your cable provider basically.
Okay, and YouTube TV is considered a cable provider at this point.
Yes. So hopefully we won't have to pay $30 a month, because I know that everyone's complaining, which sucks.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Several stuff that's like, don't worry, if you have ESPN on TV, YouTube TV, cable, whatever it is, you won't have to pay the extra. So whether that means it's going to be live on ESPN or what else, I don't know. But now we got. I mean,
in on us.
They're taking over the streaming world, man. They really have at this point. You got,
I mean, what, 5 or 6 different streaming services?
Netflix, the ESPN streaming service, Peacock, Tubi. Yeah, man. They're and then they still got a cable television show, which I like. I mean, who knows? They probably won't keep it, but I really hope that they keep a show on. They keep NXT or on the CW or something of the like. Rumors are TNA could be moving to the CW. I don't know if
that would be awesome.
It would be awesome
watching TNA,
because, dude, that's and that's a nationwide channel. Like everybody gets that.
Yeah,
nationwide cable television is. I don't know. I think it's cool if they're gonna make everybody pay for something. Give something to people on just free cable that people
and
don't
Tubi
need.
Is free also.
Yeah, Tubi is free also, so you can watch Evolve. So
I would like to see those numbers. Like, how many people are watching Evolve on Tubi?
I'm not sure. I'm sure more people watch it on YouTube. Watch it through the YouTube channel.
Oh, is it also on YouTube?
I don't think it's live on YouTube, but I feel like they upload stuff.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So, Dylan, we've got some confirmed people who will be appearing, and this is all from WWE. So, this was for the article. You're going to see John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre will all have matches throughout the night.
Yeah, and
so
I believe they said
this is basically going to be WrestleMania.
WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
It's going to be WrestlePalooza, Mark. Not WrestleMania. Yeah. We were I don't know if you saw the one thing that said it said John Cena will be taking on a dangerous competitor rival that he hasn't taken on in 10 years and over 10. It's Brock. It's going to be Brock.
Wait, where did they say that?
I think it's on the WWE article or something. I saw it somewhere. But it's
not on the article.
It's on something.
I'm looking at this article right now.
Look, I'll look it up.
I mean, that's very obviously the match, right? Cena versus Lesnar is going to happen. That's why they didn't immediately go to it at Clash in Paris, which makes
and I
more
guarantee you
sense
there
now.
was probably some sort of something with Brock having his match on ESPN.
Oh, that was the plan.
Yeah,
That's
like
why they didn't do it at Clash.
They
They're
wanted
like,
it to be on ESPN
they knew,
because
they
they know
like knew
Brock
this was going to
is
happen.
their biggest representation of like legit fighting, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Cena versus Brock feels pretty good. Cody
It's happening. Like that is somewhere, I swear.
Okay. Yeah, man. Proof is in the pudding, as they say. Cody versus Drew is probably going to happen there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that's going to happen there. Do you think?
You think Seth versus Punk?
I don't know, man.
Or little tag action, Seth and Becky versus Punk and somebody?
No. Maybe. Maybe. I think it might just be Seth versus Punk. But I don't know, man. Because if you ask me, I really think they're going to drag that to Mania.
Okay.
Personally.
Sure.
So I think they need to...
We're a long way away from Mania.
You ain't got to tell me, brother. I'm not saying that I think it's the best idea, but...
Sure, because it's not.
No, we've just seen what they like to do, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, we had this conversation before where it started on like whatever before we were going into the Netflix thing, and it was December of last year, and I said this is going till Mania. Obviously, we're in August right now, but there was like, and I'm not saying that, but I know you were a little like, you really think they're gonna carry this for 6 months, and I was like, they are. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go, but they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And with all that being said, they figured out a way to do it that was awesome with the triple threat and stuff. So like, definitely not mad at it whatsoever. But to me, all signs point to like the Vision versus Punk and Punk, Roman and company, whoever it ends up being. Probably Cena and Cody and Jay. Versus maybe like the Vision, Drew. Maybe they add one more member and then get Drew because he's always the guy that just gets added to teams.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, he's just like it's kind of a fun role to be in because he's like a top star that they're like, we want him in the match, but he's just like it. He's so much his own thing that it's just like it never makes sense for him to be really aligned with people. So it's like any sort of alignment for him just never fully makes sense. So I feel like they've gotten into a decent spot with it where they try to at least justify Drew's actions. I think Drew's actions are probably the most justified of anybody on the roster.
Agreed.
Of like everything that he's done in his way to explain it and be like, I'm not a bad guy. Like this is, and that's the one thing also that I love is that this entire time, Drew is technically a heel. This entire time, Drew is like, think what you want, but I'm not a bad guy. Like this is like I'm doing what is right.
Yeah.
And like I know realistically, like that's like kind of what some heels think, but like he's not like doing it for the sake of evil. He's like, made like what? You made me do this. I don't know. Like even the Cody thing last week where he was like, he was gonna kill me. Like what was he? And it's just like, I mean, kind of like what was it? He was just like, he was just gonna smash my skull with the stairs. Like what was that? No, it's just like he's got a point. Was Cody just about to do that?
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
Yeah, and that Claymore was so awesome. Is Cody? Is Cody on Clash?
Not currently at time of recording.
I find it hard to believe he's not gonna be though. Maybe he won't be though. He did have a huge match with Cena.
We
did have a 40-minute main event.
We're at 4 matches announced at time of recording. So that leaves out the Women's World Championship match and Becky versus Nikki.
So those you're not counting those two?
No, because they have not been made official.
What are the official matches?
Let me check real quick. Oh, the good old-fashioned Donnybrook
match.
Yeah,
the Donnybrook match. got
Which we
confirmed.
joked.
Sheamus and Rusev. Yeah, I can't believe that.
We
That's
joked
so
about
crazy.
it.
Yeah, we should find a way to. We probably need to clip that and like.
Yeah, we probably should.
But that was funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, so they're doing that.
that.
It's gonna be fun, by the way. It's gonna be a good match.
Sure. I will say, I wish that they would.
I'm surprised they're
understand
doing
why
it on
they-
Clash.
I'm not super surprised, but I feel like I think this would have been a good moment to have a match outside of the ring and like just go to like a bar or something and then just like fight each other. Like I feel like that's kind of like what they would do like in the 90s and stuff. Like I think that would be fun than just putting stuff around the ring and just claiming it's a different kind of match. But so the announced matches at time of recording is Roman versus Big Bronson Reed.
So that is official?
That is official.
Okay.
You've got John Cena versus Logan Paul, Sheamus versus Rusev in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, which that is what the match is called. And then you have the Fatal 4-Way, Seth versus Punk versus LA Knight versus Jey Uso.
Yeah, so they're going to get 6. Because they're definitely getting
Agreed.
Naomi, or not Naomi. They're getting Steph in a world title match. And then they're getting Becky. They're getting Becky and Nikki Bella. That's happening.
Agreed. So I don't think they're
unfortunately,
doing 7.
dude, I'm done with Nikki Bella.
I'm over
I'm
it.
so sorry.
I've been over it.
I've been like, so have I, but I was trying to be like a little bit nice about it, and now I'm just like, but every week she gets worse. Like she just like, God, she's
tough.
like an embarrassing aunt. Like she's like a, like that's what she reminds me of.
Sure. So, I mean,
she's like the aunt that like comes, like you have your friends over and your aunt comes and tries to be like cool in front of your friends and you're like
way too hard.
Yeah, and you're like, what are you doing, bro? You're being so weird.
Yeah, so I think, what do you think? Becky versus Bayley at Palooza then? Because Becky's on Palooza.
So this is the thing, though.
Do they push Nikki versus Becky?
God, I hope not.
I agree.
They're doing something fun with Bayley. Does it feel like a full-on heel turn is coming? Or just like a new version of Bayley, kind of? A more serious babyface version of Bayley.
I think it would be hard to not do a heel turn.
Agreed, but then it's like she's going to get a pop when she comes back.
Sure.
And if they're going to do it with Becky, which I do agree with you, I kind of feel like that's where it's going to go, then it's like Bayley has to be the babyface in that feud. They're not going to turn Becky again.
Maybe, I think it's just lines are a little more blurred
100%, yeah. I think
like she could kind of just be like a tweener.
I think it's more of a we'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be more of a like kind of a Bayley redefining herself rather than a straight up heel turn.
I can get behind that. But I also I've been calling for it for a while of she needed something else. Like what she's been currently doing, it just felt like it was stale and it was time to kind of do something different. I love Bayley as a heel. I don't know how everybody else like feels or felt about that when it was happening, but like I thought she was awesome when she was a heel. So I'm interested to see like how she's going to be now to where this is probably like we know it's going to be something new. So I don't think it's going to be a pure babyface move for her. I think it will at least she'll be a tweener. I think that's kind of like where the most likely thing feels like it's going to happen, which is more common now. Like there are very few like pure baby faces anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be interesting. That was the first, when I first saw that, the very first video package, I was just like, all right, well, this is interesting, right? You're giving me something interested to get invested in. So I'm pretty excited to see what happens.
And you know Bayley's just going to fully just give herself to whatever she's doing and just really go for it. And so I'm really excited to see what she does.
Yeah, so let's move on Dylan, because I wanted to. Actually, let's pivot first because we should probably talk about it because we haven't talked about it. I don't know if we even talked about it in the last episode. We may have talked about it a little bit, but Karrion Kross is like officially done.
Yeah, man, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's definitely
That
gone.
sucks.
Does suck.
He's wrestling in Defy.
Yeah.
Soon. Man.
Yeah, man. Killer Kross.
Dropped the
officially
ball.
done.
They
did drop the ball
ball
on that. So, best of luck to him, and I really hopefully we get to catch Killer Kross in the Indies sometime soon.
Yeah,
and
I
mean, I wouldn't be
dude.
surprised if he pops up somewhere. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in TNA pretty soon. Honestly, I feel like TNA could be a really good spot for him to really kind of establish his place where he kind of should be, and then
TNA seems like they have more like fun out of this world promos.
Yeah.
Or not promo, gimmicks. So it seems like he could like thrive.
I think TNA would be a really good spot for him.
I agree. And if anybody needs like convincing about how good of a person that Karrion Kross is, watch his documentary on his YouTube channel. I watched the entire thing, and the guy is just such a good guy. Like, there's just watching him go on his book tour for his book and meeting all of his fans. Like, you can just tell the guy loves professional wrestling, and he just cares about the fans first and foremost. Like, there was this one person for like a photo op that they were doing. The photo op for Kross sold out, and he was like the last person in line, and he was just went up to Kross and like said what's up, and he was just like, yeah, I tried to get in, but it's sold out. And they're like, all right, fuck it, like let's just get a photo anyway. So it's just like, it's a guy who's just like, the fans, he puts them first. And so that is, you can tell the guy loves his fans, he loves pro wrestling. So I can't believe that they just chose to not do anything with Karrion Kross, but he's somebody I know who's going to kill it outside of WWE. So let's talk about John Cena, Dylan, because we don't have that many dates left. And time is winding
what is it, 11?
down.
11 dates left?
Less than 11.
I thought it was 11.
I believe we're at 8.
Damn.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, you have 8 matches, including Friday Night SmackDown for us tomorrow, but for you guys this past Friday Night SmackDown. 8 dates, Dylan, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 PLEs.
We got Saturday Night Main Event,
which is in December in Boston.
Yeah, that's his last match. They like pretty much confirmed it.
Yeah.
And
so
we have a chance. SmackDown is only confirmed up till November 14th.
Okay.
We have a chance that a SmackDown could be in Philly before Saturday Night Main Event, and we could catch Cena.
Well, okay.
Just saying. I'm pretty sure he said 11 dates, dude.
When, though?
Like, in an interview, like, after SummerSlam.
Yeah, then I think he had 3 dates that he appeared on already. Hey, I'm looking at
all right, no, it's fine.
CVV's post.
Damn.
CVV's
all right.
post.
Yeah. That's it.
Gonna disrespect CVV?
No.
Yeah, better not. So
I'm trying to keep hope alive, Mark. You don't want to see
well,
John Cena? That's fine.
Boy, do I want to see John Cena, but I think our time is up.
Dude, him not coming to Philly on this tour is bullshit.
It's brutal. They heard twice. And for Raw and SmackDown,
yeah.
he didn't show up. That sucks. But, so how do you feel about this retirement tour so far? As we wind down the days, and it's going to get harder and harder to watch. Because this is the last, man. This is going to be the last of it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just enjoying it while it's still here. I think I'll be able to do a better assessment when it's all said and done. The heel turn happened. We now know we now know. We won't say what would have happened, what would have been, and you know what I mean. It is was what it was. We got some great moments out of it. We got some not great moments out of it. But it was fun nonetheless, and it was John Cena having fun and trying something new.
Sure.
But I think we're all ready to really go on this final journey. And with the babyface Cena, obviously it started at SummerSlam when we got the entrance back. Then we got the tag match, and now we're going to get to see him whoop up on Logan Paul. That'll at least be fun because he's definitely getting a W.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, man. I haven't felt as good as I did for when the SmackDown before SummerSlam, when he officially turned babyface. Man, did that get me fired up. And it got me pissed off that we didn't get that for the past however 3 or 4 months since he turned heel. And I was like, we could have just had this for this entire year.
I was just trying not to because I am trying to think of just the moment he turned. It was just what a moment, man. But
then what happens after that?
I understand.
Nothing.
I understand.
Nothing.
But I'm saying it's just I'm trying to look on the positive of things to where it wasn't a complete dumpster fire, and we got some really cool things that we would have never gotten, and now we don't have to say what would have happened.
We know what happens.
We got him redoing the pipe bomb. That was awesome. That was one of the best segments of the entire year.
That was awesome.
And he had his matches with Randy and Punk were great matches. He was not to say that they couldn't have done them, but I don't know. It just gave us an interesting dynamic that we never got to see before with Randy and Punk being the baby faces this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to look on the bright side. If I had to choose, do I kind of think I would have went with him just staying babyface? Yeah, but what's done is done. Hindsight's 20/20. And in the moment, it seemed awesome at the time, at least.
Yeah, and
you got caught up in making good TV, Mark.
Yeah, and I believe his quote was roughly, "The people who were in my corner left me alone to be somebody that I'm not," which tells you all you need to know. So, who do you think? So I'm assuming he's only going to wrestle for his retirement match, obviously, Crown Jewel, and Survivor Series. So Survivor Series, it feels like he will probably be in the War Games match, you think?
Yeah.
So then that leaves his retirement match, and that leaves Crown Jewel. Assuming he only wrestles at PLEs.
I think him wrestling on that SmackDown was a taste of... I think he'll wrestle on at least 1 or 2 more SmackDowns.
Do you think there's any chance that he says, fuck it, we're going for more dates?
No.
I said we only had a certain number of dates. But God damn it. I want to give you guys everything I got.
I think that's what I'm saying.
More left.
That's more what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't think there's a chance of him. I don't really think there's a huge chance of him going much further than December 13th. I think that's it. I think he's done.
Oh, I agree.
But are you saying more dates before that?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. I think it's possible.
Okay. All right.
I actually kind of think, dude, I'm just saying, it's because none of the SmackDowns after November 14th are announced, like I said. So you're telling me he's not going to be on SmackDown once from November 14th to December 13th before?
Actually, even more in your favor, from October 11th to his final match in December, he is not scheduled for any television dates that isn't a PLE.
What do you mean for that?
So October 11th is Crown Jewel. The next date he's advertised for is November 29th, Survivor Series. After that is his last match, which is in December.
He currently doesn't have advertised dates.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Where
That's fishy.
I'm holding out hope that we get a
It's
SmackDown.
just gonna show up on PLEs.
I think we get a SmackDown in early December, hopefully in Philly.
Okay.
Maybe. What about SmackDown? What about the go home SmackDown?
Sure.
12th in Philly, and then the next day they just shoot right up to Boston for Saturday Night Main Event.
Sure.
Very possible.
Not a long ride.
Not a terrible idea.
So
Just saying. Or even the week before.
What do you think? Who do you think? What do you think is happening at Crown Jewel with him? Because that's a tough one to figure out.
Burn it down, baby. Seth freaking Rollins versus John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was a great feud. They put on some banger matches. The triple threat match with Brock was great. Their match at SummerSlam, of course, great. Historic, the iconic all-white Seth gear. Sethy 2 belts. And it was, that's going to be my prediction. I like that. Seth for Cena. What about you?
And, Seth feels good.
Drew isn't completely out of the question either, but I think there's
Is AJ out of the question?
No, definitely not.
AJ wins the IC title? AJ versus Cena for the IC title?
I like that, but then I don't see Cena losing.
Does he take home the IC title?
No.
I agree.
What are the odds Cena wins the IC title to complete the Grand Slam? Because he's never held the IC title.
Of course.
And then the person who takes it off of him in his retirement match is none other than the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. The Ring General.
Okay.
Gunther.
I was wondering which one you were going to say.
Who'd you think I was going to say?
I thought it's either Gunther or The Miz.
Oh, gotcha. I think The Miz would have been a little bit underwhelming for his final match, but I wouldn't mind a match with The Miz.
So I saw Jonathan Coachman, and we'll leave after this, but I saw Jonathan Coachman say that he had a good idea of doing a gauntlet match at Saturday Night's Main Event to kind of play the hits. I don't know if John Cena can go for an entire gauntlet match.
I mean, he just went in a 40-minute street fight with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, but I feel like that may be a little easier than going 30 or 40 minutes of straight just wrestling in the ring. Maybe I'm wrong. If anybody's wrestled in a street fight, let us know. Is it harder or easier? Is it conditioning-wise? But I thought a gauntlet match was interesting because, dude, you got, like we just said, The Miz, you got AJ. There's still people, Seth, there's still people left that we haven't checked off.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get, him versus AJ on a random Raw or SmackDown or something. That would be...
Or does he put over somebody young in his final match?
I think he puts over Gunther or Braun Breaker.
Hey, I still like the idea of Austin Theory. I don't know what his injury status is,
yeah.
But I think that could be fun.
I'm with you, man. We got a returning Theory who says he wants to prove
Big
himself.
Pop, babyface, get some redemption from when Cena cooked him.
Yeah, he needs a new theme, though.
Agreed. Well, I think they're dishing out new themes.
Yeah, we can't come back with the A-Town down, what A-Town down.
Terrible. All right, so you guys let us know. Who do you think is going to be John Cena's final match? And be on the lookout because this Thursday we will have our predictions for Clash in Paris. So make sure to smash that subscribe button. Follow us wherever you're listening to this. Follow us on social media. Shop our merch. And if you want to get our content early and ad-free, sign up for the Patreon. It's $1 a month. All that stuff is linked in the description. With that being said, I'm Mark Izzo. He's Dylan O'Brien. And we'll catch you in the next one.